you've been following all of the coverage of the Apollo 11 mission, you probably will have heard the phrase program alarm cropping up a few times. And that's because there was quite a critical moment where there were a couple of program alarms that went off in the Eagle as the descent took place to the moon's surface. Now, program alarms or error codes are always a bit of a problem, but in this case it was serious. The two that were mentioned was 1201 and 1202, which is the more famous. Mission Control had to work out what it meant. Were the astronauts in danger? How serious was this? Would they need to abort? And they had to make a decision in seconds. Now, they looked through their paperwork and it became clear that this was really a very clever feature by the programmers who'd made the software for the computer that was supporting the mission, and it was a safety valve, if you like. It was an opportunity for the computer to say to everyone, "Whoa, I've got so much to process. I can't process everything that's been thrown at me. I've got to concentrate on just the vital, critical stuff. I've got to concentrate on keeping you guys alive and getting the job done." Now, once they knew this, they could say the famous words, "You are go on program alarm," which basically reassured everyone, not least the astronauts, that everything was fine, they could carry on as normal. Now, it came to me as an idea, perhaps, that we have 1202s of our own. Some days we're just overwhelmed. Some days this computer in our heads can't process everything. Might be stressful, might be a particular event going on in your life, could be a whole host of things. But sometimes we just need to take a step back and concentrate on just the vital stuff, the critical stuff to get us through the day. And when you're struggling, sometimes even that seems an impossible task. And it's great that these days we can talk about mental health and our well-being of our mental health as well as physical. And it's good that we talk to each other more and we're more open about these things. There are days, though, when I think you don't want to go through your whole story to someone else, or you don't want to explain everything from the beginning. And I'm wondering if we can use a little code of our own to each other to say, "You know what, I'm having a bit of a 1202 today." And that can tell people that you're just feeling a bit overwhelmed. You're just having to release that safety valve. Try not to think about the things that are going on that are worrying you. Function on the basic stuff and get some support at the same time. So, as well as all the wonderful legacies that Apollo 11 have given us, I wonder if maybe in this age of when we're more open, more caring about what's going on in our computer up here, we couldn't say to each other sometimes, "Just having a bit of a 1202, and we'll all know what we mean."